seeing our mans here, our enlightened grandmaster, show up for round 2.
Could you repeat that question real quick? My thing was cutting out.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how afraid is your character of dying right now?
10 being the
10 being the most fearful.
Possibly brown trouser time.
Sure, if that's what you define as most fearful, then yeah.
Keep it simple.
Nothing wrong with being afraid, nothing wrong with being vulnerable.
Also, let me know if you can hear me eating, because I'm chowing down a cake just now. I don't have my mic up.
Okay.
How dare you not share?
I mean, I could shove it in the microphone, but I don't want to buy a
Don't
new one,
ruin your
so-
microphone.
Exactly.
It sounds selfish to me.
Well, my
Shellfish.
apologies. Looking forward to it all day, so maybe.
I hear a lot of typing, Garth. You just need to send me a number.
Shut up. Okay.
He's typing out Planck's constant.
Planck's constant?
Yeah, it's actually just
What?
pie that he's sending you.
Planck's constant. It's the longest number we know of, I think.
Wait, what about pi?
Pi?
Isn't pi like
Isn't
a-
pi just keep going?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
pi is an
infinite number.
infinite number, whereas Planck's
Oh,
constant
so
is
this
a
actually
very
has an end.
specific number. Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
right.
Okay, so ad infinitum doesn't count.
yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah,
Of course
that's,
that makes sense.
that's fair.
Sense? What? No, sense. Christ.
It makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Oof.
Okay, Garth, I also made my response way too complicated.
RIP Crush.
Okay.
I could have said like 6 numbers.
I'm sure you guys can complicate it as much as you see fit, which is exactly why I said 1 to 10. It's reductively simple. Because we could be here for eternity talking about the factors.
And yet here we are.
And yet here we are.
On a side note though, that cake was absolutely ace, and I'm really sad that I finished it.
You know where they work. You can go buy another.
No, because I have to go out the house, and that's... Meh.
DoorDash it,
Leaving
or
your house.
Deliveroo it, or whatever weird
Oh,
machinations you have. Yeah.
I didn't mean it. Remember.
Oh fuck! I hate these bitches.
Well, fuck you too.
I wasn't talking about the Scots. I love the Scots. The Scots are great.
I know that item said more parts, but it said more.
I needed hearts, that's why I picked it up.
I know, but it looks like it just said more. Just more, no context.
Oh my god.
There is an item that does that.
Yeah?
It's my pre-game ritual now.
Alright. Contabulating numbers.
Contabulating?
This is how he decides
Like
who
a
to die
robot.
first.
God damn
Oh,
it.
oh gosh.
That would be an interesting way of doing that, actually. Like some sort of fear-deriving monster that targets
No, it's the
most
least
fearful first.
fearful to die. Dies.
Like also like a horror movie.
Yeah.
I see.
The skeptical one.
I think I already have an idea where these numbers are going to contabulate out what end result was.
Oh, well, okay. I'll be back in a second. Hip. Hip.
Oh, that's a figure. That's cool.
Your guys' average is 7.071428571428571. So we'll just say 7.
I feel like that's bet.
Makes sense.
Your
That
average
tracks.
fear level is 7.
On a scale of 1 to 7, you were at a 7.
Okay, then that's what I need to know. And I will preface this here and now, so no one gets in their head some controversy notion. I'm not pulling punches for you guys when it comes to giving you some spare stuff right now. I just think it'll be interesting, and trust me, the stuff I'm giving you might not save your lives anyways, but might make things interesting, and that's all I really am here for. To those of you that have full casting, so you bards and warlocks and sorcerers,
Yeah.
we've actually run this number before. Run this song and dance. Go find a 4th level spell from your class of spell list. I'm well aware at 7th level, Warlock gets their 4th level Mystic Arcanum. You're not at 7th level fully yet, but nonetheless, go pick a 4th level spell.
Okay.
So, Bard, Sorcerer, Warlock, congratulations. Go find yourself a 4th level spell.
Thank you.
To the Rogue and the Monk of you, the two of you, mark down you have evasion for this fight. To Little Miss Ranger, go mark down that wisdom saving throw. Your 7th level Gloomstalker stuff.
Thank you.
Real fast, like, evasion, just so I know the rules.
I really should change the music to the actual thing. We're not recording yet, are we, Garth?
There was a reason I asked you to repeat this question.
Ah, fantastic. Good on you. And we're gonna need this.
4th level. Let's have a look. See.
Dex save to take half damage and save.
You will be getting the
Okay,
slot
Dex
for it,
save.
obviously, but...
My ugly pants making a reappearance for today's game.
What?
My ugly pants making a reappearance.
Oh, hey, go look at that thing Nina posted, that Instagram thing. I was saying it reminded me of your... yeah.
Where's the Instagram thing?
In general, scroll up a bit.
Uh,
Yeah, I got you. There you go.
This.
thanks.
Sure, I could try that. That's not gonna work at all.
Log into. Oh, right, I need to log in first.
At
my
the very
God.
worst, you have the spell slot.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I've got a message crash.
Alright.
I just love hearing the music for like 2 seconds.
Well, my eardrums nearly burst with that.
I'm very
Yeah.
glad.
It was brought up in conversation earlier. Hey, how's the weird wiggle pen?
Yeah.
It's still
Very
around?
wiggly.
Very wiggle.
So how?
I can see the resemblance. I can certainly see the resemblance.
Oh, I'm a
What's your
drummer.
DC, Ninja?
Let me have a look. 18. It's possible.
He has
Very
magic
unlikely.
resistance, legendary resistances, but it is technically possible. Yes, it is technically
It's
possible.
possible, not probable. That's why I'm like,
yeah,
eh.
yeah. Like, it's a hell of a gamble that you'd be playing with for that, but you know, it could work. It could, in theory, work.
Yeah. The problem is, there's that spell. Then there's
Huh.
3 other spells that I could take, which he is definitely immune to the damage to.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're a bit limited on that.
Yeah.
For your Mystic Arcanums, have you been grabbing from like the same list predominantly, or have you been grabbing from like a bunch of different lists, like three different
let
lists?
me have a look.
If you've been grabbing from like the same list, then also you can grab from that list for this, but only if you've been grabbing from the same list this whole time.
And I don't think I have. Hang on, let me.
I don't exactly recall like what spells you've been grabbing in the first place.
No, they're not.
No. Okay. yeah.
I
That-
picked them from all full caster lists, but that's easy enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah.
What you got with Warlock?
Yeah, the first 2 are from Wizard, the second one's from Druid. So, you know.
Yeah. bouncing around.
Yeah. Like, that would be a great spell if it didn't do that damage type.
Press. We'll light up every dark corner of this.
I didn't have that save.
Who's invoking the darkness here?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Tell you what, while you guys are doing that, why don't we go back into a more familiar territory?
Oh, our deaths? Dust.
Oh, hopefully you're not familiar with that. What happened last time? While the spell people are doing their spell logistics. We started in camp. In village.
Yeah. Redan gets back. He gets told off. I think Maxine offers, like, one of the seeds. And he's like, that's not up for negotiation. She's like, yeah, you're right, it's not up for negotiation. Eat the seed. And then he ended up not, and it was worked out. Because, a number of us went off and kind of did our own things. Oh, wait, right. Before, like, interaction sequences. Brendan kind of just gave Redain, like, his, a piece of his mind kind of thing. Which was very different, very unexpected of Brendan, but, like, pop off. Go for it. Then everyone else got, like, little sequences of interacting with various weird individuals. Lambert asked Tolas to borrow the book. Quote-unquote book. It's more like a pamphlet. And apparently got some boon from something. Definitely not evil. That Echo Knight is super definitely good. Definitely a great guy.
You know, if you guys live, you can talk to him about it.
Will he talk to us about it? Probably not. Amber, we actually don't really learn what happens with Amber. She just kind of smiles and shrugs everything off, and it's like, yeah, that's about right.
That's wild.
Yeah, this is a magic symbol from what I remember.
I don't know what you're talking
Out of the table, very sus, you know.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you describe what that symbol looked like?
No,
Just-
because no
No.
one saw it. Why should I describe it? No one saw it.
Kasai talks to Hebe, and then we get to, like, actual PCs, which it started with Anushka. I can't remember if she volunteered, was voluntold. I'm gonna lean towards the
You
latter,
guys
honestly.
told her. What are you talking about?
I was leaning towards that one. Anushka goes into, like, kind of a trance of, like, tinkering with her gun and bullets, I believe. Yeah, no, bullets. There was the whisper round was the actual bullet, not the rifle. As well as kind of has visions of some person. It's a very quiet, mysterious person who's just kind of around. And we just don't... Yeah, exactly. That's to talk about it. Anyways. Yeah. Oh, she also... that was afterwards. She got a really cool bullet that did a shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
Downside, we
I
didn't know there was
figured
space too.
This is a secret tool we'll come back to for... Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on, it's later. Oriana has kind of a similar but different sort of thing happen of just, like, going to a trance, but more seeing someone else's memories, which was weird. And then she just kind of went off and did her own thing and then came back with a mask that she had made, which she doesn't know how to do that. I never gave her any kind of tools. The closest she has is, like, fucking painterly tools, so I don't know where the fuck that came from. It was just kind of there. And that's a problem for future me. I feel like I skipped Sajar. No, Sajar's further down. I thought he went second. Oh well. Silas talks to a trickstery kind of individual. And it's very funny because Silas is just kind of the butt of the joke. It's like, hey, turn around. Now turn back. Haha, there's a duplicate kind of stuff. Very goofy, very fun. I don't... Did we? I don't know if we got his name. It was... Okay, I couldn't remember if we got his name in or out of character. Because I have...
You all got out of game.
Well,
Silas
yeah,
got in
like,
game.
if the information was at all present, or was just something Crash mentioned in the past. Or afterwards. Ichabod, which is a fabulous name. to be honest. Redain talks to I think his name is the Dawn Warrior. My brain is saying Dusk Warrior. I was like, no, that doesn't sound right.
At Tenkaichi, I think he has that classification. He's just known as Militides and Marshal Militides. Dawn Warrior is from his Saturday game. Your head's in the right space, though.
Yeah, he talks to himself, technically. After also seeing himself, Redain sees a copy of himself that's really kind of pathetic, and then offers his like weaponry up to Marshal Militides, and then Redain's just like, no, fuck that. No, screw this guy. And it's like, hey, that guy's got the right attitude. Oops, I punched my microphone. Don't worry about that. Sajar was meditating and saw a collection of... Oh, right, I forgot about this scene. Saw a collection of knights, presumably by their stature and also some practices they have. It seemed very knightly. And they were also
Not
wearing...
knights, wardens.
Wardens. I say knights because, like I said, they're... The way they present themselves seemed knightly. Yeah, they were wardens, and they had like metallic dragon armor, which was cool. I wrote down metallic specifically. I think they didn't have any chromatic. I'm assuming.
You're correct.
Yeah. Oh god. I almost got it. One of them takes a scale, and then the line of, "Let that be the last time someone hurts you or dishonors you." I can't remember the exact terminology.
Let it be the last time.
Yeah, let it be the last time. And also with the phrase of "look inwards," which is weird. And then he dropped out of meditation. Dietz ended up talking to... I can't remember the description of the guy. I remember it was like written down as like Wolf Knight kind of appearance. That seemed to be from a conclave of beasts, who then helped Dietz able to understand Kebab, as well as, oh fuck, what's the dragonflies called again? June, right. Hey,
Betrayal. Utter betrayal.
we're in June's month, let's go. Yeah, the person seems to be just kind of watching and seeing if Dietz is worth the effort, but also seems to be willing to like give him a chance to prove themselves, kind of thing, by giving him a power boost, I guess. I don't know. I don't 100% know their methods. Brendan ends up talking to a water barrel, and that's all that happens. No, he sees like a reflection that is not his. I think it was. I think it was just some dude that was apparently from his past.
No, it was an older version of himself.
Oh, an old... What the fuck?
It looked like him, just older, more tired, and with different color eyes, from what I remember.
So, Brendan in like
Correct.
20 minutes.
Yeah. Brendan after he's seen more shit than current Brendan.
Weird. He gave him like a fragment of... Old Brendan gave young Brendan a fragment of his horn, which I think was like some power trade? I'm not sure. It was weird. Some weird shit happened. Which also brings up the weird, like, kind of bootstrap paradox of if future you gave past you something that you wouldn't have otherwise, where did the original power come from? Kind of...
Different timelines, not concurrent timelines.
Yeah. Nerd. Anyways, after that, we just kind of fast forwarded to the actual fight, because we could have hung out and talked about what the fuck just happened, or not, because most of us probably want to talk about it.
You had other shit to do that morning.
Yeah, we had other shit to take care of. So, we fight the boss. There's actually two bosses. Haha. Goddamn that angel son of a bitch for just having everything they did had the ability to do damage. It was insane. I don't think...
I have no regrets.
Question, did the angel actually, like, ever just move? Did they ever just, like, float somewhere? I can't remember if they did.
He flew into the air, and then he
into
plunged
the
his
air,
blade down
right.
into one of you.
Yeah, that was Oreo.
Yeah, so technically, yeah.
The Enlightener was the angel, and then the Grandmaster was the other one with the hand wings.
Yes.
Weird. Who was also, like, equally as fucking annoying, because he was hard to hit, especially with ranged shit, so you had to be, like, in his face, but guess what? He had an aura of bullshittery. God damn it. Angel Jesus. Angel sneezes. That's his item interaction. He grabs a handkerchief and blows his nose. Anyways, we end up killing the Angel first, which was kind of surprising, by absolutely obliterating him with a massive bullet, which was cool, but also, at the same time, goddamn, because after we beat the two guys, they kind of disappeared, and just before that, we kind of noticed that all the Enlighteners that were the humanoid ones, were kind of ritualistically scarring themselves and then ripping off their faces. I would say just the masks, but it was effectively their face.
It was fused to their face by that point, yes.
It was basically their face.
You are correct.
Yeah. They all died. The Angel and the Greymaster died, and then from the almost literal ashes came this big son of a bitch, who is the Enlightened Grandmaster, I think, and we're all just kind of sitting here like, oh! Cool! So remember when we killed the Angel by like 70 extra damage?
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was pretty
dope.
sweet. Yeah,
It was a cool
I would
moment.
100% agree. It was pretty fucking sweet. Like, how many people could say they headshot an Angel before?
I mean, that is true.
Yeah,
But it would have been nice to headshot this guy.
Yeah. Not just headshot, I feel like you probably took off a good chunk of the shoulders as well with how much damage was output there.
I mean, yeah, lung would probably was gone as well, but like, yeah, that was relative.
Cure diseases causes enough damage to kill a commoner. Actually makes sense. So anyways, that's basically where we're left off with a wall of force, thinking these guys are gonna go suicide bomber. In fact, they did something worse.
Yeah, you did pull out the skull.
Oh yeah.
Where I say you guys, Redane pulled out the skull, which we can't let that thing stay on the board. That thing's too dangerous. On a short-term and a long-term basis, that's too dangerous to keep in this universe.
Downside, we kind of promised him like, hey bud.
Yeah.
Well, Redane promised him, I'm gonna set you free.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a problem
Crazy.
for current and future us.
Yeah, I mean,
It's crazy.
Apocalypse can come next.
Or it could come in about 2 minutes.
We're not playing next week, don't worry.
Oh, yeah, that's true, that's true.
Because
There you
travel. So yeah, that thing about is... Unless anyone has anything else to offer. Okay, I take the science as a no. Yeah, I think that more or less wraps it up. I'll throw a bone. I'm already throwing a bone, but that one won't really save you necessarily. But this one, maybe it will. I don't know. It would be an absolute low chance, about 6% actually. Can Silas, need not, my friend, smile, if you're there. Just muted.
I am here. You didn't hear, but I said yeah.
Okay, you're muted. Can you roll D100?
I can try.
Please get single digits like my health. Oh god!
Nah, yeah, you'd have to roll into Deet's current hit point capacity in order to succeed. Oh well, what a shame. Alright. Then we're not jumping straight into combat.
Kebab was the best dog in the universe.
Kebab was the best dog because I think Kebab and Deet did like
this guy's
you guys were MVP for damage output, aside from the one bullet from Anushka.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then Sajar and Oriana just couldn't stop crit hitting. Downside, it also put a target on Oriana's head with this guy trying to stab her repeatedly. Well, not trying.
Well,
he successfully did it. He just barely didn't kill her.
That 115 he got, like, saved your life. If he didn't, if he had hit you that time, you actually would be dead probably. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Side note.
So, then. Allow us to not jump straight into combat, actually. I will say O has made a bit of a deduction as he
Someone's getting a phone call.
server mute him there.
Whoops.
Your phone went off and we were getting blasted
We were afraid.
by the ringtone. Let me know when you're back so I can unmute you. There you go. Oh, is that the soul? Soldier of Godric, the hardest boss in Elden Ring? Ah, shit, dude. I would love if they actually put an update where he actually becomes
goes
like
to
a
the
super,
tutorial to the
super
final boss if you
optional
skip him.
boss. It's like once you like are like about to beat the game, you can go back to the tutorial dungeon and then you actually see like a jacked up version of him. I would love that. I would absolutely love that.
You
But that's
didn't kill
besides
him
the
when he
point.
was weak, and therefore he came back stronger than ever.
Oh, this is not. So, before we jump right into combat, I'll do it publicly, and we'll make that executive decision. You guys remember when you guys fought against Suyad?
Yep.
Yes.
You guys remember that dark space that pinged in between rounds?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't.
But yeah, basically a layer action.
Not a lair action, but like you got some, a little something. Welcome back. I'm afraid this time, unlike Suyad's duel, you are alone. Each and every one of you are alone. I'll hold O until last because I don't know if he's there. He messaged me Roger, although I don't know if that means he's back.
I feel he would say, I'm good.
Oh, he's muted. No, he's good. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so, who wants to go first?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that. I
That's all
never
good.
get calls. I apologize.
That's all good.
Ah, life happens.
Happens. I think that's probably one of the first things.